Section C. Here we talk about the signs of trigonometric ratios. Signs, that means it's a positive or negative. That means sine function, cosine function, and tangent function. What are the signs? Are they positive or negative? Let's have a look at some examples here. Now if theta is quadrant 1, this one given that theta is equals to 30 degrees. Okay, quadrant 1. Then let's see. Here OP given that the points, moving points P is root 3 and 1. So OP equals to 2, then you can write it easily. Y over R, that means 1 over 2. Cosine theta, 30 degrees. Root 3 over 2, x over R. And then lastly, y over x, 1 over root 3. And simply rewrite as root 3 over 3. Okay, so this one, positive, and also positive. Okay, how about 11.1c? Here, quadrant 2, 135 degrees. Let's see. Given the point P, negative root 2 and then root 2. So OP equals to, it's 2. How about the sine, cosine, and tangent? Sine 135 degrees equals to y over r. Okay, root 2 over 2. Cosine 135 degrees, x over r. So negative root 2 over 2. And tangent, y over x. Okay, this one equals to negative 1. So you see that this one is positive, this one negative, and this one negative. Right? Let's have a look. 210 degrees. Given the moving point here, coordinates are negative root 3 and negative 1. Then what is the length of OP? Again, is equals to 2. So let's see. Y over R. So negative 1 over 2. X over R for cosine. Therefore, negative root 3 over 2. And finally, tangent. Y over X. Oh, this one become positive. Root 3 over 3. Okay, so this one negative for cosine and sine, and tangent is positive. Okay, this one is quadrant 3. Quadrant 3. Okay, how about quadrant 4? 300 degrees. So again, moving point P given that 1 negative root 3. So this one again is 2. So sine 300 degrees, y over r. Okay, and cosine x over r. And tangent y over x. So you see that this one negative, this one positive, cosine positive, and tangent negative. Right? And we can fill up this table, and for all the length of the R, it must be positive. And for the first quadrant, x is positive, y is positive. Second quadrant, x is negative, y positive. And third one, both negative. And for the fourth one, x positive, y is negative. So you can see that for the first quadrant, okay, or you can link up with these 4 quadrants. answers. Let's see. For the first quadrant, sine is positive, cosine positive, and tangent positive. Positive, positive, positive. How about the second one? If you remember, this one only x is negative, or say that only y is positive, that means this one only sine positive. The other two negative. And for the third quadrant, x and y both negative. So only tangent is y over x. So only tangent is positive. The other two negative. And lastly, fourth quadrant, only x positive. So only cosine is positive. The other two negative. Okay? So here we can use a diagram to help us to remember in the quadrant 1, all functions are positive. All trigonometric functions are positive. In the other three, quadrant 2, 3, and 4, only one kind of trigonometric function is positive. For example, to quadrant 2, only sine is positive. For the quadrant 3, only tangent is positive. For the quadrant 4, only cosine is positive. Okay? Hope you understand this one clearly. Okay. And finally, I want to introduce this apps to help you to understand clearly. Let's see. In a circle, okay, cosine, sine, okay, let's see. These two, you see that for all the xy coordinates are positive, so sine, cosine, keep on is a positive value. In the second quadrant, because x is negative, therefore only sine, that means y is positive. Only sine function, you see, sine function keep on is positive. However, goes to the third quadrant, cosine and sine also negative. Okay, keeps on negative. And goes to the fourth quadrant, cosine become positive because x value, x coordinates is positive. Okay. So hope you can memorize this table or memorize this diagram to help you remember the sign of different trigonometric functions, trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. Okay, in Chinese, let's see. A, S, T, C. Maybe this method can help you memorize easily. 中文嚟講呢，呢個應該會容易啲記嘅。由 quadrant 1開始，所以呢個 A 啦，你可以話係 R 啦、Sir 啦、Taste、Chip， 咁你就應該記到 A、S、T、C 啦。係咪呢個容易啲記呢？